Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings to everyone. Thank you again for those that's in the room, those that Most High willing will get into the room. This is another day of right knowledge. Give the energy that you want. Description is as king is as the king and as the queen. Speaking into existence. If we're conducting ourselves as royalty, then that's how people will conduct themselves towards you. Do not waver. Always ask for everything. Always stay on your royal platform regardless. Don't deviate. Don't act like you less than. You are pure royalty. Don't get caught up in arguing. Don't get caught up in going back and forth with no one. If an individual can't respect the fact that for them to be grateful for your energy, for when you give it to them, however you give it to them, then it's okay. They'll get it together. They'll tighten up, be like, hold up. I need to act like I'm grateful over here. Those that come in the room, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. We're gonna start this off how we did it yesterday. We're gonna go over some scriptures, and then we're going for the last half an hour. We're gonna knock out. This is day 8. Day 8, 200 push-ups and 100 squats. So we're gonna pick up from Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. First off, let me start by saying, giving all praise to the God of our forefathers, Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahuwah. Giving our shout outs to all the brothers. Big shout outs to my brother Burgundy. Big shout outs to my number one fan. Big shout outs to all the great people that happen to come into my life and receive my energy. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the 2 subscribers that's on here and the 1 thumbs up. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for being able to demonstrate my energy and not deviate or gravitate to any lower vibration. When I say the Most High tests you, he tests you for real. And you just got to stand firm. Don't cater to no negative energy. People are so ungrateful that they want to try to act like they're the creator. You can't do that. You're not the creator. You create life, but you're not the creator. And we are so ungrateful. We are so ungrateful. Like, we need to be appreciative for whatever time you spend with anyone, for whatever great energy you can give to someone. We're so used to gravitating towards that negative vibration that we settle for just being negative. We settle for, you just want to be upset or want to be negative. What? Love life. That's wasted energy that you're giving that energy. For real. So big shout outs to all the barbers. Big shout outs to Altamont, my brother Cameron's Corner Stores out there in Hagerstown, Maryland. I shout out all these people because they show me a lot of love. Big shout outs to Clippers Deluxe. Big shout outs to Clippers. Big shout outs to Shop by Lowe's. Big shout out to Fulton Bank, M&T Bank. Big shout out to Beauty Palace. Big shout out to Beauty Attitudes and Valley Mall. Big shout outs to all the barbershops around the world. Big shout outs to True Disciples of Christ. Big shout outs to all the brothers over there. All my brothers. All my genuine brothers. Big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to the brother Jacob Wake Up. Big shout outs to you, King. Big shout outs to the brother One West. Big shout out to the King, Roy Francis. Big shout out to the brother Israel. Big shout out to the elder David Davis. Salute you, King. Yeah, big shout outs to the whole camp. Big shout out to all the Hebrew Israelites around the world. Big shout outs to all the camps. ISUPK, GOCC. Big shout outs to all the Hebrew Israelite camps. Big shout outs to you all. Much love. I salute you. Shalom, Khan, to all my brothers. Shalom, kings. Shalom, queens. Big shout outs to you, for real. Give the energy that you want. So with that being said, I'm gonna pick up on the book of Bereshit, Genesis, chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was subtle than any beast of the field, which the supreme Elohim Yahuwah had made. And he said unto the woman, Ye have Yahuwah said, Ye shall not eat of every tree in the garden. Verse 2. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden. Chapter 3. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahuwah hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Chapter 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. Chapter 5. For Yahuwah doeth know that in the days ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as God's little g's, knowing good and evil. Chapter 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband for her, and he did eat. Verse 7. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. Verse 8. And they heard the voice of the supreme Elohim Yahuwah walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the supreme Elohim Yahuwah amongst the trees of the garden. Verse 9. And the supreme Elohim Yahuwah called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? Verse 10. And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. Verse 11. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree thereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? Verse 12. And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to me to be with me, Salakia, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. Chapter 13. And the supreme Elohim Yahuwah said unto the woman, What is, Salakia, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Hey Google. What is the definition of beguile?
Here's the definition of beguile: charm or enchant someone, sometimes in a deceptive way.
So the serpent enchanted Eve. He put a spell upon her, spoke with her, he spelled words to her that convinced her, that encouraged her to go against the word of the Supreme Elohim. So that goes back to saying that our words have that much of a strong impact. That's why when you are spelling, you are casting the spell depending on the energy that you're giving out. That's why I stand firm on the titles to every last one of my streams. Give the energy that you want. Because if you're not giving someone beautiful energy, they're not going to be in a hurry to get back to your energy because you're not giving them the energy that they want. If someone, this for instance, right? If someone has plans, but yet you want to spend time with this individual, you want to be in their company. What you do is give him all the energy and the space he needs. My love, go with my king, queen, whoever, blessing, go take care of your business. I look forward to being blessed for your energy yet again. But when you're giving somebody attitude because you got things you got to do, really, like that's going to keep that individual away from you longer than what's needed to. Because obviously, when individuals get a peace of mind with you, when somebody wakes up from a rest state and they're happy, they're smiling, that's the energy you want to keep encouraging. If someone wake up, or what? If someone wakes up to you and smiles, they give you the energy of smiling, then that's the energy that you want to encourage. That's the energy you want to stand focused on. But if you deviating with a lower vibration, then yeah, the Creator gonna have something for you. So verse 13. And the Supreme Elohim said unto the woman, what is that? What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me. He charmed her, and I did eat. Verse 14. And the Supreme Elohim, Yahuwah, said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust thou eat all the days of thy life. Verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake, in sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Verse 18. Thorns also thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweet, verse 19, in the sweet of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. And Adam called his wife Eve, because she was the mother of all living. Verse 21. Unto Adam also, to his wife, did the Supreme Elohim Yahuwah make coats of skin and clothe them. Verse 22. And the Supreme Elohim Yahuwah, behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil, and no list he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat, live forever. Verse 23. Therefore, the Supreme Elohim Yahuwah sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground whence he was taken. Verse 24. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword, which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. So we're going to pick up tomorrow. Now we're going to keep going. The book of Bereshit, Genesis, chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Supreme Elohim. Verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Verse 3. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Supreme Elohim. Verse 4. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof, and the Supreme Elohim had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Verse 5. But unto Cain, to his offering, he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Verse 6. And the Supreme Elohim unto Cain, with art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? Verse 17. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted, and if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Verse 8, and Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. Verse 9, and the supreme Elohim said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Wow. Verse 10, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Verse 11, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to conceive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Verse 12, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Wow. Verse 13, and Cain said unto the supreme Elohim, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Verse 14, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. That's crazy. My man Cain was the first criminal. Aside from Eve going against the grain, you know what I mean, eating at a tree. But my man Cain committed murder to his brother, and he was a vagabond and a fugitive. That's crazy. Verse 15, and the supreme Elohim said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the supreme Elohim set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him shall kill him. Verse 16, and Cain went from the presence of the supreme Elohim and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. Verse 17, and Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. Verse 18, and unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Me-Hugil, and Me-Hugil begat Meth-Usael, and Meth-Usael begat Lamech. Verse 19, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. And the name of one was Adah, and the name of the other was Zillah. Verse 20, and Adah bare Jabal, and his father And he was the father of such as dwell in tents and of such as have cattle. Verse 21, and his brother name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. Verse 22, and Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. Verse 23, and Lamech said unto his wives, plural, and Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my heart. Verse 24, if Cain shall avenge sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. Verse 25, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth, for Yahuwah said, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. Verse 26, and to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Supreme Elohim. We're going to pick it up. I read the whole chapter, the book of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 4, all the way through verse 1 to 26. So tomorrow, Most High willing, we're going to pick up the book of Bereshit, chapter 5.
And then I said,
praises due.
I get to skip the counter and pick my car as a Gold Plus Rewards member. Sign me up for that.
So peace and blessings. We got like 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's get started on these push-ups. The itis was kicking in again. You know, my energy was like, do I want to get it in? But that's the Most High. That's the Creator working through me. The day I rest is the Shabbat, Saturday. To those that don't know, we going to get this money. Let's get this money. Shalom. Let's get it. Let's go. All praises due to Yah. That's 50 and 50. So we got 50 more push-ups to do. That's a lot here. Control your breathing. 50 more squats to do. 150 push-ups. So if you can speak life to anyone, please do. Leave a comment in the room. Y'all have anything positive to say? Leave your comments in the room. I appreciate that. Please don't leave anything negative. For real. But just know that if the Creator gave man dominion over everything, you know, and mind you, man didn't ask for woman. Man, Adam, he didn't come to Most High and say, no, I'm alone. I want you to create woman for me. He didn't ask for nothing. He was already at peace. He was already good. Because the Creator said he didn't want his creation to be alone, then he made woman for man as a gift. If you're not giving a man in your life the best of you, then you're slacking. If you think you're not physically where you need to be, then you got to change that. Because you shouldn't ask nobody, babe, you want somebody that's going to keep it real with you. You answering your own, if you asking a question, but you making a statement, you're answering your own question with that statement. You know what you need to do. If that man is willing to accept you and all of you, then you know, if you're doing anything, do it for yourself. If anything, that man will be proud to know that, yeah, oh, my rib getting it in. She taking initiative to better herself. This system is designed to corrupt our physical, get us away from thinking about staying in tune with our higher selves, loving one another. But the system caters to a lot of, if you tear out, if you put a lot of, I'm going to give you an example. If you build a house of recycled wood, do you think that foundation is going to stand firm? It's going to crumble. You ever seen a dresser that was made from recycled wood and you may have pushed it the wrong way and it start breaking down? You ever bought some cheap furniture because it was made from cheap material? Case in point. That's what this system is doing. It's putting a lot of cheap, unofficial things inside of our temple, or encouraging us to put a lot of things in our temple. I fall victim to it too. I got a thing with chocolate and donuts. You know what I mean? For real, that's my thing. I know to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? But I got the 80-20. I'm going to put more of an 80 that's good for me And the 20, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get to 100, most high willing. Most high willing, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get all the way to 100. But teas, herbs, fruit, if you really want to change your life, I promise you, fruits that come from seeds, watermelon, cucumbers, all the berries. All the berries. To my people out there, if you don't like doing the fruit, get on a smoothie, get on your juices, you know what I mean? So you can eat, so you can get those nutrients. Because if your body is not receiving what he needs, you need to find a way to substitute that so it can get inside you. So your body can balance it out. You know? So with that, let's bang out another 25 and 25. All right. 25 more squats to do. 25 more squats to do. And 125 push-ups. But yeah, back to your temple. The powers that be, right? They know how phenomenal we are. They know. And the Creator is trying to deal with them to get them to come around. That's why they're now trying to get it together to a degree to get the planet, you know what I'm saying, to get the planet back together. Go green and recycle this and this, that, and the third. Okay. But the way it's about our energy, it's so much wicked energy and division. If you can cause people to be divided, that's taken away from the energy that's well deserved, that needs to be implemented, because you're focusing on a lower vibration. You're focusing on negativity. That's it, and that's all. So as long as we strive forward, support your fellow businessman, support them, support your brothers and your sisters with these businesses. Black Wall Street is about to be a household name. And Black Wall Street is about to emulate and mimic itself all over this beautiful planet. It's going down. Most high willing, I'm going to be one of the driving forces that's going to be with it. Like, let's go. Let's go. Melanated enterprises, you know? Because the more we stay in tune with these scriptures, the more we stay in tune with our higher self, doing away with that negativity, the Creator will bless you. I promise you he will. He's going to bless you beyond words. So just stay consistent with that. And be as genuine, be as loving as you can, be as supportive as you can to your fellow man and woman all over the world. Speak life. Speak joy. Let's knock out another 25, y'all. All right. 20 minutes to go. All the squats are done. 4 sets of 25 left. Just that good old 4. Love life. Be life. Mimic life. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. I do these live streams because I had a brother that took his life. And I want to make sure that people be trying to tell me that I can take a break. They even refer to my brother, the foul-mouthed priest, the Kahan. They was saying that even the Kahan take a break. I'm saying to myself, like, I'm not the Kahan. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to that level. That man has so much wisdom, so much knowledge inside his cranium. He can afford to take a day off. He can afford to rest. I'm not blessed to have that luxury. I'm on a mission. I'm going to read these scriptures. I'm going to be the ambassador in peace that I know I am. I am going to mimic being the creditor that I know I am. And that's it and that's all. I know I have a mission. Until the Creator see fit that I don't, then other than that, I'm on a mission. I got things to do. I want for you what I want for myself. Period. That's it and that's all. I love life. I love when I can help someone. I love when I can serve my fellow man and woman and know that they are satisfied with my service. There is no reason why we can't be. There's no reason that the scriptures in the Bible tell us to show us how to be the best businessmen we can possibly be. It's like my brother Myron Golden. Big shout out to Myron Golden, Boss Moves. Big shout outs to you, Ken. Big shout out to Bishop Wallace. Big shout outs to you, King. I appreciate your wisdom so much. I can't wait that I'm blessed to receive a message from any of you brothers. You know what I mean? Saying anything. You can just give me a thumbs up. That says a lot to me. I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you brothers and y'all wisdom. Even shout out to my Kahan Tazadak. That's my brother. Things ain't super Gucci right now, but most high willing. When my brother reach out, I got you, King. I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we can always ask for forgiveness. We can always repent. We can always make right what was allegedly wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's move forward with great energy. Let's bang out another 25. 3 more to go after this. All praise is due. 3 sets to go, and we done. Let me say this. I do not offer legal advice. If you need legal advice, please seek yourself competent counsel and please be advised. This right here is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only. We are, as man and woman, we are the authorized representative of that Nyman, that fiction that's on that instrument called a driver's license, the instrument's called the birth certificate, the instrument's called social security cards, those presentments, those offers that come into the mail, they are just offers, but you are the authorized representative. Whenever you see that blessed name that your father and your mother bestowed upon you, right? Because first in line, first in time has the claim. So any claim that's made on anything that your father and your mother blessed you with, you, that man or that woman, is the authorized representative of it. So you have first to claim anything dealing with that estate, because your name in all capital letters is an estate. It's a business. It's a corporation. The one thing I can say about the fact, or I can say about the system, as long as you're willing to read, as long as you're willing to digest and receive the information from the teachers, the starseed, the kahans, the pastors, you know what I'm saying, the bishops that know this right knowledge of truth and who you are and how you're supposed to conduct yourself, you can apply this knowledge. No one has authority over me but me. Not a judge, not a magistrate, not a constable, not a so-called officer. Like my brother Kahan said, I don't want none of y'all calling these constables on the troll, these men and women that's in costume. They're not officers. They did not take a vote in the office, to get that position. They filled out an application. They took a oath to do whatever those over top of them tell them to do. But at the end of the day, my oath is to my creator, period. They're just men and women that took an oath to go against the creator to impose upon man, period. That's it and that's all. They've been mentally brainwashed to go against the creator to impose upon their fellow man and woman. But big shout outs to all my constables, to all the sheriffs, to all my brothers and sisters that wear this uniform that has nothing but genuine love in their heart. Because Stevie Wonder can see what's going on. If you know you're being taught to deliberately hate, and you're going way beyond to be like, look, I'm not going to do that, but get your bread, get your credit line up, and remove yourself from that. But those that want to stay in that field, I salute you. I tip my hat to you. But those that have the genuine soul, that the ones that allow their soul and their spirit, their beautiful spirit, their beautiful soul to manifest through their actions in their physical degree, to be the best man or woman and help your fellow man and woman. Don't be quick to want to discharge your weapon. No. Come on now. That should be the last resort, only when your life is in danger or when you're trying to protect life. I get that. But other than that, use your third eye, my brothers and sisters. Use your cranium and think. You seeing somebody walking along the highways and the byways, butt naked. They might got a weapon on them. Man, listen. Use your skills. You do not have to take a life. They didn't take no life. Don't you take no life. Well, you don't know. I don't know what they did. But at the end of the day, if anyone is doing anything that's not normal is be loving, reading the scriptures, helping your fellow man. But if you're doing anything other than that, being peaceful, being calm, being kind, If you're doing anything other than that, then obviously it's a spirit on you. It's a wicked spirit on you at that. It's a lower vibration that's on you. What are you going to do? Help that man or that woman. Let's knock out these 2 more push-ups. Be ambassadors of peace, because it's in you to be ambassadors of peace. For real, like, man, to all my brothers and sisters that was over there in the war, I feel for you. That's a mental trauma for your butt. I get it. My brothers and sisters that come over here from the war, serving in the war, mentally drained, physically beat, mentally beat, and those that make it back, I salute you. Big shout out to you. But be Yah-fearing, the Most High Yah. Praise to Yahweh wa Yahusha. How I love a Yah. All I ask for all my brothers, all my sisters around the world, I ask you, please, love more, be patient more, be considerate more. You know how my man Tupac said, a man that runs the streets will come home and love you better. So let a man run the streets. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm a man. I ain't running the streets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that. I just got to be what I'm, you know what I mean, designed to be. That's where I got to be. That's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you know you got things to do, you got things to do, but you know your energy is needed somewhere, then most high, that's where it'll be. But if it's meant to be somewhere else, don't force it. Don't force it. Don't agitate it. Don't inconvenience it. Just love life. Love life, respect life. And I promise you, the Creator is going to bless you something wonderful. And I only say that because of how blessed I am, right? You know what I'm saying? At every time, like, I say out of 100%, I probably think about something negative, maybe 3%. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, because my mantra is let your Creator be your first and last thought. So whenever that stupid thought, the Creator jumps in, we ain't doing that. You too blessed for that. And I be like, Khan, yup. You know what I'm saying? I'm too blessed. Charlie, I'm too blessed. Too blessed. So it's not hard. It's just a task. It's a mission that when individuals around you want to go beyond and just want to give you negative energy, and you be consistent, like, come on now, don't give me no energy you don't want, blah, say, blah, woo, woo, woo. But and it's always the people that you care and love you, that's close to you, that go way and beyond to give you negative energy. I don't understand how people use babies as leverage to fuel the negativity, you know? But let's knock out this last 25. I appreciate y'all. I'm so grateful for YouTube. Big shout out to YouTube, man. Big shout out. Let's get this money. I could have did more. I'm blessed to leave it right there. Got 5 minutes, 4 minutes. You know, just know that, oh man. Sometimes I be feeling like, do I have anything else to say? Yes, I do. And sometimes I may repeat myself because that's what the Creator allowed me to do. Love life. Be life. Be the authorized representative. You notice, right, if you ever look on a check, right, and fine print where you sign that, the check says authorized representative. Authorized signature. Because when you're putting your John Hancock, or when you're putting your energy towards anything, that's your signature. Your signature. That's your nature. Whenever you sign anything, you give life to it. When they put your baby footprint on that BC, that's your signature. That's your property. Anything that this flesh created, that's your property. Anything that was created from this flesh, that's your property. You don't own it, but you control it. Period. Because they the one that manufactured the birth certificate. You didn't create that. So you don't own it. It's not yours.
I prefer there to be no scandal from men I don't approve of.
That birth certificate is not yours, but you control it because you didn't create it. That social, that SSN number is not yours, but it was created from you, so you control it. You control, you own nothing but control everything. Get that into your cerebellum, your cranium. You own nothing. This body, you didn't create this. This belongs to the Creator. It's going back to the dirt. That spirit, that energy that's within inside here, it's not yours. The Creator created that. You feel me? So you own nothing. You own nothing. So that's why when they ask you, well, what assets do you have? I don't have nothing. I control a lot of assets, but I don't own anything. I'm just the authorized representative. I'm here to represent everything that has to deal with life, peace, happiness, joy, prosperity, greatness, you know what I'm saying? Elevation, pure growth. That's all, man. That's all I control. I don't own it, but I control it. So that's why, they say control yourself. Control yourself. You don't have to get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? If you want something, ask for it. If things don't go your way, be grateful. I look for that. I look for it next time. I'm grateful to have that blessing next time, Most High willing. That's it. That's it, and that's all. I'm a real live warrior, y'all. I don't get caught up on material things. I don't. If I'm blessed to have it, I'm blessed to have it. Yes, I do. How much they say how much money I want. I want all the money I can possibly earn, just so I can, all the credit line I wish that the Most High would allow me to accumulate, run that check all the way up. I don't want to be, I want to be well off for real, just so I can, whatever, the Creator said, anything worth working hard for is worth having. So I work my butt off to stay consistent. I'm going to work my butt off serving my people. So in return, they will see that a man is worthy of his hire. So if I'm hired for my energy and my time, that you will give a donation for my time. And that's all I ask for. Show me that you're grateful for my time and my energy. Because I take great pride in giving you the energy that I want for myself. If anyone is going to help me, believe me, I want to help you. Because that was a blessing that I received. I asked for that blessing and I received it. I asked y'all, thank you. Please allow me to get through another day. Please allow me to be blessed for another day. Allow me to bring joy and peace and happiness to somebody, to myself, to my loved ones. Big shout out to all my women in my life. Oh my God, my mom, my grandma. Oh man, Khadijah, Chan, Toots. Oh man, my daughter's mom. Matter of fact, I'm a shout out to all my offspring's mom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be a little off at times, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful for knowing that if I can identify and know what off means, so when you're on point, you know what I'm saying, being humble and grateful and, you know what I'm saying, being supportive and encouraging, I'm with that. But I acknowledge everything else, because if I didn't know nothing negative, I wouldn't appreciate everything that's good. I wouldn't appreciate the soft tone and the femininity and the being grateful just to hear your voice. Hey, how you doing? You know, when someone's happy to see you, when they got a lot to talk about. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I was doing that. And ooh. When there's silence on the phone, that means the energy level not there. So if y'all talking, or the man is talking, that means they're excited about just hearing from you and want to give you that energy, and vice versa. So to my ladies and to my brothers out there, listen to your concubine, listen to your rib, your mate, your rib, listen to it. Listen to your king. Listen to the Creator's creation. Listen to him. Listen to him deeply. Focus on being a better you. Ask for the things that's going to allow you to come into your kingdom, your queendom, mentally. Being of that royal state of mind. Please stop giving people energy you know you want yourself. And that's the biggest thing. I was talking to a sister. I wasn't there today. She brought her son to the brother shop. I just so happened to be there. All praises due. And she was telling me about her son's father is in his life, but he's incarcerated now because he was putting his hands on her. You know, and she was like, I didn't want him to go, but I couldn't keep letting him beat on me like that. Shout out to the sisters, or any sisters that been through that, right? That's why we have the community. Your community, your elders, the ones that have the wisdom. You have to bring these individuals around when you're going through something like that, and try to pull that spirit up out that man or that woman, because there's women out there that be abusive too. When we talking reckless, or, you know what I mean, they got a little size, little weight on them. They want to act like they want to be men and want to be beating men up. I be knowing women out there that got little dudes as husbands and be trying to put hands on them. I be like, yeesh. But at the end of the day, for those that want to deal with an aggressive energy that's not peaceful, that's a spirit that's on them. That's an energy that's on them that needs to be poured out. You know what I'm saying? By prayer, genuine prayer. Pray in silence. Pray in seclusion. Pray in private. and ask the Most High to help your loved ones, bring the community, get those men to pull that man up and really talk to him. Because if he continues down that path, this system caters to our women a whole lot. So if you're deliberately out there physically hurting a female, you're going down, buddy. So to my women out there, vice versa, listen, stop trying to act like you men. Humble yourself. Embrace your femininity. Please embrace your femininity. I love saying femininity because it ain't nothing like a woman that's really feminine and into her femininity. For real. Soft-spoken, nails done, feet done. It ain't nothing like that. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? A woman supposed to walk pretty and be pretty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, be strong, but just that girly girl. You know what I mean? That's what men really like. You know what I'm saying? I know me, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Be feminine. Like, you walking around with your toes out. I like seeing your toe. I like seeing your nails and all that. Be feminine. All that slick talk, you can miss me with all that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of brothers that feel the same. You can miss me with that. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So just know that love is life. Life is love. Embrace it. Mimic it. How my elder David put me on point. I see ya. Be ya. Mimic ya. I'm going to leave y'all as I came, in peace, not with separation, but togetherness. I love you all. Thank you, everyone out there, for your time, your appreciation. Ask for love, ask for life, ask for patience, ask for gratitude, ask for mercy, asking is as the king. All praises due to Yah. Continue to bestow your grace and your glory upon me. Please, Yahweh, Yahusha, I beg of you, please, Yah. Continue to guide me. Continue to let my voice to reach those that need to be reached. Please prevent any of my fellow man and woman all over the world, prevent them from taking their life. Big shout outs to all my brothers out there. And I leave you as I came. Peace. I look forward to seeing you next time. Same bat channel, same bat station. To those that relate where that come from. Peace and blessings.